Alright, folks, it's going to get cold down here in Texas. I don't know, it's going to get cold everywhere, I think, but next 2 or 3 days, we're going to have two more fronts coming in. It's going to get below freezing tonight. The faucet that I'm covering up, uh, it does have insulation in it, and but it just doesn't have heat out there, all sitting all by itself, and it's about 3 foot off the ground, from the ground up, and then it's got insulation around the pipe. But it probably is going to need some heat inside there, so I made this contraption to slip down over it. We got a makeshift one out there on it now, just in a light, uh, a heat lamp on it, so it should be fine tonight. And then, but I decided to try to make something a little more permanent, so I got two trash barrels, flipped one upside down onto the other, and I cut a hole in the top, or the bottom of this one. And so this is going to be the bottom. So I'm going to try to slip this right down over the top of it. And the bottom part, or that's actually the top down there, it's not, let me lay it down here. I want to be easy because I got the heat lamp inside. But see, this is going to be the top, and this is going to slide down over it. All right, get it. All right, looking at the bottom here, got a hole where we can slip it down over it. Looking down in there, I've got a heat lamp over to one side. And so we'll sleep it down on there, turn the heat lamp on, and it's a completely sealed, and that's a 150 watt heat lamp. So there's no reason why this shouldn't stay toasty warm no matter what the temperature outside is. So tomorrow, providing that the weather is willing, I'm going to try to take that oven off, and then when I get some help in after school, then maybe I can get somebody to help me put it on and get ready for that Friday night blizzard that we're supposed to have. It's supposed to drop down into the 20s, and then on Monday night it's the high, or Sunday night or Monday morning, the high I think is supposed to be 20, 22, and that's going to be the high. So we're going to have some problems, so I just want to, I think we can do this. And I cut a little slot here for the clamp on the side, and the wire is coming out. And I cut it this direction because I'm going to flip it over, and so this will be the top right here, so that if there is water on it, then it should drain off instead of draining inside. If I'd turn it the other way, now like if it were sitting right here, the water would run in it. Alright, let me flip it over and plug it up and see what it looks like. Alright, pretty dark here in the shop, all except for some grow lights over on the side. And here, let me see if I can, let me get my light on, maybe that'll help you. Here's my bucket sitting out in the middle of the shop, so you really can't tell because it's so sealed really good. But let me get this off, and look down here at the little flap where it's on, and you see that the where's my light? There it is. It's on. Heat lamp is running, and so it's throwing heat out inside, and it's almost completely sealed. So there's no air going to be escaping up there, so there is no way that cannot be a pretty warm area for it. I don't know. I think so. I think it's a pretty good idea. But we'll find out, I guess, tomorrow. Whenever I get it put on, we'll take a look at it. But I think that's a pretty good idea and pretty good solution for the problem. Of course, I got to show you the problem whenever we get out there to put it on. So hopefully I'll get to do that. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, there's my water pipe underneath there, and we had a light underneath. I put that big barrel on top of it so the heat rises up in there, and the son come along and put this cardboard around the bottom, plugged up the heat lamp for the night. I think with our new contraption, I think we can do a little better than that. Look a little better, and when it rains, the cardboard won't disappear. So we'll go ahead and get this off there, and we'll take a look at it and see if our contraption will work. As you can see, this is our water faucet, and it is insulated. There's a faucet insulation all the way up and down, so we don't really have to worry about it too much. But if it's going to drop below into the teens and stay there for 2 days, it probably needs a little help. So what we're going to do is going to try my new contraption around on it, and so I'm going to I gotta get a level place around the bottom to where it can sit down level, and then I think we'll have a solution. We hope more of a permanent winter solution. All right. Now, if our contraption will fit over this, I don't really want to take that off because it is insulation. It's insulated in here and up here, all the way down, so I don't really want to change anything, but I do want to drop that bucket over it just to give it a little little heat. Alright, see if we can't get us some help out here and see if we can't get that thing on there. Alright, got it ready for our new contraption, so let's see if we can't get it. Let's see if we can't slide it down on there. Oh, got it down on there. It's not quite level down there. I can probably level that up a little bit. Maybe attach it to the building over here. I don't know. Put a little dirt under here for sure. But it is working. It's all contained. And if you look in here, you can see the line is on. It's up against the wood though. I don't like that. So we're going to have to move it over just a little bit. If we can. Just to get it off of that wood. But I think I'm probably going to have to cut me a access hole where I can reach down in there and adjust that heat lamp bulb where it won't be on the plastic and where it won't be on the wood. But other than that, it is now weatherproofed. I think I got a couple of little things to do to it. Attach it to where it won't move, and then cut me a little access hole, and I think we're good for the winter. We hope. Because we got one coming Monday, I think. It's high as like 20 or 22 or something like that. So we're going to test it. Alright, I guess that's it for now. That's all for my winter contraption.